Jesus Christ, on a stick, you criminalise those crumpets.
Not dripping, just a little bit is good.
None!
Oh, look, Marmite.
Hitting through them.
What about Vegemite?
No!
Vegemite.
Vegemite is good too.
Vegemite's more of a paste than Marmite. It's okay. Out of the two, I'd rather have Marmite. We have both available here. I tend to buy Marmite.
It shouldn't even exist, it's just... It's gross.
You're gross.
It's an Australian invention, isn't it? Didn't the Australians come up with that?
No, Marmite is British. Vegemite is what they came up with when they were trying to recreate Marmite. There is also a version of Marmite, I think there was actually came in New Zealand, but that is different to British Marmite as well. So there are two different kinds of Marmite, and Vegemite, which is a pale imitation of Marmite, in my opinion.
Trust Danny to know the history of Marmite.
We are sitting here talking about Marmite versus Vegemites.
It's just yeast, guys. It's healthy.
Oh, gross.
That's why it tastes like a yeast infection.
Oh, my
Try one of those either.
No. Can we just, like, reverse and go back a scene?
Where's the
What's
Hulk? We need the Hulk extension.
what's everyone's opinion on Bovril?
Ooh.
It's nice on a winter's morning.
Oh, it is. Beefy Bovril, can't beat it on a winter's morning.
Oh, I do like a cup of beefy Bovril.
I prefer to make my own stock, personally.
Okay, so where we last left y'all at, y'all was getting your butts whooped by some goblins, some hobgoblins, an Oni, and a lady with some chains. Lady Elsfera likes to cast fire on things, making bigger explosions. Mr. Gizdo was leading her to safety. Hopefully he survives. Our buddy Dimple, the big orc, was looking for some khakis, as Devin and Gildas are having a go at Harwood and Spruce Spring Stream, respectively.
Chad, you have gone super deep again today.
Have I?
Hmm.
I don't know.
If you could just sing "Can't Get Enough of Your Love,"
Exactly.
Well, save up 75,000 gold points and buy me doing karaoke, and we have a go.
Can we get Folsom Prison Blues?
I could do that. I can sing some blues. And we will go to the top of the order, named of the Hook. You have Devin or Gildas there telling you to break open the crates and retrieve his weapons. And you have Goblin Boss and Hobgoblin trying to kick the Hook butt.
You can go and get your own weapons. I am not a service robot. I am meant for war.
But I need my weapon so I can attack.
Well, use your fists, you whingy little bitch.
Big words for someone with a hook for hands. It happens, I guess.
Big words for a man without his weapon.
Apparently he thinks you're his Batman.
So it is the Hook's turn. You have these guys wanting to eat you.
That's a good start.
Why didn't it?
Dear, because one crit, I forgot it didn't work like that. Okay, so the Goblin Boss, he takes 10.
So yeah, oh, there we go. An extra 10 or just 10?
No, just 10.
Okay, anything else from the Hook?
He's going to point his hook over at Devon. Not Devon, Gildas. Go and get your own weapons. See, I am a warrior.
But it's right next to you. It's so much easier if you do it.
I don't care. Shut up, whinging. either get your own weapons, or you'll not have any weapons at all.
Very well. You can fight on your own then.
Spruce, kill him!
Ah, if it was only that easy.
Goblin, this guy. There's a fire! Golvar.
Okay, so Kolvar is still wounded as hell. He's going to run up, see what's unfolding in front of him. Right now, he can't really, or at least he couldn't see the Hobgoblin Iron Shadow before, so he's just going to run right into the thick of things. First attack.
Ow.
Second attack.
Ow. Oh, I guess I put some Spotify on. That's why it's so quiet in here.
And that is that.
It's like, why is it so quiet in here? As Gizdo, he'll come back up to Lady Elsra. Madam, there's fire, and we're back in here, and there's a scary lady with chains. Can you save me, please?
Thought you were supposed to be saving me.
I am, but she has really bad chains, and they're scary, and I'm afraid that I'm going to die. I can protect you from other goblins, but not Scary Lady. She is bald. As this little bugger, he is still trying to run away. That's that. There he is. The fried mustache points. He's going to come up and see that Gildas is free. Take his short bow and take a shot at him. Asra. Are they low? They're low today.
Oh. That's all I'm good for.
He turns and looks as the one with the salad mutton chops. 5, 10 comes in and he sees Gizdo and Elsfera, so he's going to throw a few darts at Elsfera. Or let's see, or Spruce. So we do 1 and 2 Spruce, 3, 4 Elsfera. So Elsa is getting all the darts. So this one is gone, I do believe how that works. Do I have to roll damage for that, James?
What?
So with that extension, since it hit the mirror image, does that go away or no?
It just goes. It just
Yeah.
goes away. You don't have to do damage.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I have to roll. I have to roll a. Hang on.
you don't. It already rolled for you because there's a nice extension. There's a nice extension.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Because if you look
It's
at
new.
if you look at the attack, it says attack 19 at Elsfera as a mirror image.
That's no. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I bought it for Chad last night, and so, just mirror image is annoying for everyone to remember, and was like, as soon as this guy created this extension, I was like, that's amazing, and it works so good.
What extension is that?
Something mirror image.
Automatic mirror image.
Yeah. Item. It's
It's
really clever.
$2.
I don't
Yeah.
remember how many I had left from last time.
That's 3, and I think you only had 3 mirror images, right?
Yeah, just 3.
Okay, so then those would ought to be gone now. Let's see if the last one, it does hit you, yay! All these darts roll pretty good today.
Gizdo, save her!
Man, I'm too little. Reginald.
Are you not supposed to be the mighty knight, Gizdo?
Oh, Reginald takes stock of himself and his circumstances. It's been only moments, but for some reason it feels like it's been at least a week since the last time he tried to do anything. And then Reginald realizes there's a hostile goblin boss right next to him. So he turns and utters a prayer, an invocation to Clovis, and lashes out. First just lashing out with the Skelisword at this annoying-looking little goblin boss. And let's see, that's that button. The goblin boss gets hit for a good wallop across the top of the head. And then Reginald moves down here to help his friend the Bronze Hook against this weird-looking hobgoblin that's posing as if it thought it was a monk or something.
And as it walks by... sorry.
Do what?
No, go ahead, Fish.
Oh, and then bonus action, apply Hex to the goblin, or the hobgoblin. And let's see, we'll give it disadvantage on its strength checks in case somebody wants to grapple it or something. That's right, I will. And then we'll try to hit the thing. Oh, but that didn't work out.
As you're walking down there, our dear friend Gildus will say, "You there, give me your swords."
Reginald gives him the people's eyebrow as he is moving towards the hobgoblin and say nothing else.
And as he's standing there doing, he's tight peach shorts. Yeah, he is running away. And at the end of his turn, above you, Elsie, you see our good friend the Oni.
Oh, like on the wall.
Yes, well, he's floating above the wall because he is a flyer.
What?
And he will... so he's going to float down, and he's going to look at Gizdo, and he's going to cackle as he takes his claw and tries and claw it to death. Poor Gizdo.
Not nice.
And I need to take invisibility off. Oh no, he would have gotten that hit. The first one would have hit. And then with the invisibility and then some damage. As he goes down, Gizdo falls back down and looks for Elsfera and reaches out his little goblin hand, saying, "I'm sorry, my lady. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's pounding hard. You killed her best friend.
That's so not nice.
I'm sorry." As he goes back down and dies. And then the Ani looks at you and starts to cackle. As Rip Gizdo. Dimple goes, khakis.
Is my hair as messed up looking as Michael's is?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, sure.
As Devin is sleeping right now in Horwedge's embrace. Spruce.
So Spruce is going to move down here. Once he's here, can he see Elsfera?
Barely, but yes, you can see her dressed.
Okay, then at that point he will cast Spirit Guardians on himself and exclude everyone he can see that is in his party. He is casting that at 4th level.
Are you including Gildus or Devin?
Yeah, I'll include Gildas and Devon in that. So he is casting Spirit Guardians on himself. He will include, Devon, Gildas, and the party members.
But none of the goblins. Okay.
None of the goblins, no.
Okay. Even though they were trying to take you out to freedom.
Well, some of them were. Some of them seemed fairly hostile. And obviously, he's now surrounded by Fey spirits, so any of them that walk in will get caught. I think that Hobgoblin Iron Shadow will get caught next time as well. I noticed you've got DM tools operating. Have you got the tokens for Spirit Guardians?
I do. You should be able to add them.
When I click tokens, I don't seem to get that as an option.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay.
I think the DM has to apply it.
I'd have to... I know you can, the players can, but I will throw that in there for you.
Okay.
So I don't know how they did it.
It would look prettier than a purple circle. That's all.
The Spirit Guardian's token is really pretty, actually, in the spell token pack.
Yeah, it is the angelic version rather than the Fey Spirits, which Spruce uses, but even so, it does look better than just drawing a circle. And circle works, though.
The radius is 17.5, so that is good. Cool.
Okay. And with that, he will end his turn.
Michael looks like he's channeling his inner Helena Bonham Carter.
Michael Day?
I'm not the one who said it. I'm just repeating. Spidery Goblin. He's going to fuck off because there's Anya and a lady with chains. And he says, I'm going to go get the boss. As he runs the complete opposite direction that she was in. Which... rough.
Well, I would like to stay within range of these things. Let's see. June. I'm gonna move here. 5, 10, 15. And just drop a couple of punches on this Iron Shadow.
And Danny, check your tokens again. They should be player loadout.
With the metallic V-neck.
Yeah. See them now, yeah. Not that it matters, that was my last spell slot.
Perfect. And the Goblin's like,
Drop the damage. There you go.
If you stay there,
Oh, you like that one?
You are out of the Spirit Guardians if you're right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back. The second punch, one misses. I'm just gonna use a normal bonus action for one more unarmed strike. Of course, it's a 1. And then I'm just gonna duck back inside the range of the Guardians.
If you want that protection, move 5 feet closer to me. Actually, it's 10 feet.
And he is in some Spirit Guardians, Daniel.
So this guy is in the Spiritual Guardians, yes, so... Or I didn't tell... I'll go and do it. Yeah, so he did fail.
He's going to look and make, oh, that tickled, and he's going to take a bunch of attacks on to Horwedge. 1, 2.
Blocked by bonus stat.
Oops. Would a 16 have hit you?
Would a 16 have hit me? No.
No. Okay, there's attack 2. Attack 3 misses. And attack number 4. Also missing.
Too fast. Too fast.
He gets like 1 attack now because of the critical fail.
Oh, but we're not using critical fail tables no more. So, no. Because the party voted against using the tables, so they have gone away, as does any previous effects.
Democracy in action.
Exactly. And this little turd, he's once again... no, he's just going to start running. He's going to dash as far as he can. That's... 45...
Really felt like he was going to get over the wall that time.
Yeah, no. He's like, no, he's not even going to try it. 50, 60... And he will get right yonder. Little lady Shadow Dancer. She is going to, with the Ani, thinking, oh, the Ani will take care of Elsfera. And she's going to come down and will attack Gildas. For Gildas. Hopefully he survives.
In the immortal words of Ivan Drago from Rocky IV,
If he dies, he
dies.
Which is funny because I did that last night with Tybus when he was getting killed.
Really? Great minds and all that.
Exactly.
Can we recruit the Shadow Dancer?
And they loved that enemy you got them to. And he
Can we try to recruit the Shadow Dancer to our side?
And so she's going to roll a d6 here. 1 and 2 is first attack, 3 and 4 second attack, 5 and 6 will be her last one. 1 and 2, so it's going, one of the chains is going to grapple and restrain him. And with her last one for the round, that's it. Gildas, and just like, let me out of here. And he's going to try and break free. So 13 against hers. And he actually breaks out. How the fuck? And he's going to look at the rest of the party and say, "Is saving me. It must save me right now." As Groose the Spruce, who is very loose, would come around and shoot a firebolt at Gildas now.
You guys apparently don't like him either.
Yay! Another crit!
The crit magnet.
He's not a likable character.
I guess
Gained in
so.
disguise.
Hook.
Making it really difficult to save him.
Good lord.
He's like, come on, hurry up.
I am this close to going and knocking Gildas unconscious.
Let them waste an attack on him.
Seriously, he's better standing. He's keeping them from coming to us.
Oh, there's a Night Stalker next to him. A Shadow Dancer, even. Gildas, you can stay there.
Yeah. So saying I want to try to recruit her to our side. She beat the hell out of him.
You're like, hey, we thought about doing that too. You want to help us?
And he's running out. He's gone. He's going to pop down and take off, so he is gone. As the fire does continue to spread, let me add some more range on that. Because our lady, fire spark lady, is crazy. Kolvar.
While Michael is perfectly happy to see Gildas get straight up ganked, Kolvar unfortunately did say that he would protect and bring back both Gildas and Devon, and being a paladin,
Fair enough, man.
Really don't want to do this.
He's playing.
Yeah, well-
He's playing to his. He is playing to his character.
And I'm sad about it, but it nevertheless is the way it must be. First attack on the Shadow Dancer. And he will just stare at the Shadow Dancer and say, "If you want someone, come for me."
And she's just staring at you with the chains dripping blood. The fried mustache points is going to yell for Spruce to come on. The fire is spreading, and he's going to take a pot shot at Gildas. And it misses. Elsewhere, you just saw your good friend go down.
There's an extra aura of protection on Reginald that I can't take off. I don't know why, but
It's the one. It's the one that I put on there. I keep up with it. It's fine.
you're a paladin.
No, I keep it on there for when I'm within 10 feet of you, and I just turn it on and off whenever I need to turn it on and off.
Okay, because I added an extra one to you because I also keep it.
See, now I've turned it off.
Not about called a necklace of fireballs.
Oh, okay. How many fireballs are we gonna throw?
I'm debating. I'm gonna throw 2.
Okay. Crazy woman.
There's that.
So throw some damage for the first one,
Okay.
and now throw some damage. Or now do the say it again for the second one. I'm assuming you're going to throw it again at the same spots. Jesus. As you kill Groose the Spruce, who is loose, he's like, I did nothing to deserve this.
Did that target? How many of them did that target?
1, 2,
It looks like I had clicked on all of them.
4.
Unless. Oh.
Get the Adept, the Iron Shadow, Grouse, and the Oni.
Yep, all 5.
Okay.
Yes, crazy one.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
For the second one, it didn't appear she had one of them targeted.
Had what targeted?
I don't think the Shadow Dancer got caught, did it?
Yeah, it's like the first one hit 5, the second one only hit 4.
That's what I'm trying to look.
Because when you hit the first one, the Shadow Dancer dodged, so it I guess it untargeted her,
Ah, yes.
So.
and you did not reapply the target.
Yeah, so reroll that solely onto the Shadow Dancer.
Or you could just pick the 33 up and drop it on him.
Well, figure out if she saved first. But
If she
yeah.
saved or not, yeah. The deck save for her.
Success.
Yeah, she saved.
So she would
She
take
doesn't take
6.
any.
So she took
16.
16.
Doesn't she have evasion?
Oh,
Yeah, she does.
she does. Thank you.
It's only fair.
This is true.
So she'd get that. She'd get that other 14 back. She shouldn't have.
Okay, yeah.
If she failed, she still would have taken half on the first one.
She saved the first time.
Yeah,
that-
she
that
saved
was-
on both of them. Yeah. I guess it didn't
that's-
automatically apply.
That's weird because it's supposed to automatically apply evasion.
No, it took Shadow Dancer should take half damage.
Yeah, it's not applied to her. Evasion is not showing up on her. Well, I guess we can't see all of their.
But she should have done no damage at all.
Correct.
Right.
I got it. I got you. We got it.
Still, hitting up that Oni pretty hard is really helpful.
40.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
So
Else-
the first
I'll
one they
say
all
you-
failed except the Shadow Dancer. Okay, I see it now.
Correct.
Alright, Reginald.
Right. And Reginald's still looking at this ugly hobgoblin and thinking how much he wants to stove its face in with his skeletosword. So he tries to do that, of course, uttering the obligatory invocation to Clovis first. He lashes out. Pretty effectively. And gets to hear that sweet, sweet sound from Sirenscape. And then Reginald moves back up to here so that he can see these bad guys coming because he's got something in store for them next turn.
The Ani's turn. So the Ani is going to fly. And he's flying over here. 10.
Why do you still sound like Gildas?
So he's going to fly over here.
The chant's stuck on Gildas mode.
Gildas is narrating all this for us as it's happening.
So that's 10. He's going to get right here. And he's going to take the glaive and swipe it down onto Horweja. Actually, we got Hook and Horweja. So 1 and 2 will be Horweja, 3 and 4 will be Hook. It is a 10-foot radius before you ask.
Of course it is. It's a glaive, dumbass.
I thought somebody was fixing to key up their mic and say something about it.
No.
Why is it that every time I hear the word glaive, I hear Jerry Lewis's voice in my head saying, glaive, glaive, glaive.
I don't know.
It's because you're
My
old.
brain's... Okay, fair.
Devin is sleeping, and he's just kind of slumped up, and he's... As we go to Spruce Springstream.
Spruce is feeling pretty beaten up. He's actually going to chug the potion of greater healing he currently has in his possession.
Is there a reason that the radius of your spirit guardian is like vibrating?
Oh, he's excited.
It's feeling the beat.
It is. Oh, man. Ooh, it's so early.
Something just gone wrong with the tokens.
Where's blame Bob?
Yeah.
Damn
Damn
you,
it,
Bob.
Damn it, Bobby!
Oh, we could do this actually since it's retro view.
Yeah. So at this point, I think the Shadow Dancer, maybe not quite the only. No, Spruce will move up to here, right behind Kolvar, so we get this martial arts adept caught in it as well.
Oh no. Oh, there it is.
Is the stack not working properly, Chad?
Oh, there
I
you
don't
go.
think it is.
I just did it. Try moving Spruce back and see if he moves, or try moving Spruce, see if it goes with him.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's it. So at this point, I will have the martial arts adept and the shadow dancer caught within the spirit guardians,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
Spider, he is pissed off. He's also fucked off. And we go to Horweja.
Yeah, I was trying to look up something, and I forgot what I was trying to look up.
Does Reginald have Devil's Sight?
I do not.
Good to know.
Stunning. What was I doing? I was about to do something, and then I forgot what it was. Oh, dodge, 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 dodge.
Duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dive, dodge, 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 dodge.
You gotta dip, and then you have to nail.
Shadow. No, that's not it. What am I trying to think of?
I don't know, my friend. Only Daisy
I don't know,
Cottage cheese will do. What the hell?
Let's see. This Oni's looking pretty beat up, right? Well, it was. Now it does not look as beat up. I'm just gonna leave Devin over there. I ain't worried about him. 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna leap over Gildus's head and pull out my quarterstaff and take a couple of swings at the Shadow Dancer. Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Holy shit, I'm sorry. Whew.
Why won't you die? Then...
She looked at you.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at.
Did you disengage before you left the Oni's threat radius?
I did not. I did not think of that.
As it lashes out at you with its clave.
Yeah, eat me.
And it still misses.
It still missed me.
Hello, Fred.
I'm going to try a stunning strike on that Shadow Dancer. Haha! The Shadow Dancer is now stunned.
Till the end of your next turn, in fact.
Yep.
Everyone pile on the Shadow Dancer.
Just be careful, she's got chains. You can get tetanus.
So, martial arts starts within the...
Be right back.
Fails.
We're gonna die. Ooh.
Boom.
And we'll take a few attacks onto Horwedja.
So, bizarrely, I had myself targeted on that. I don't know how I managed to do that.
Oh. Yes, Bruce, I mean, if you want to go down.
Oh, not really.
I heard that. What's happening? Unarmed strikes. Okay.
It must have been when this token stat was created.
Would he have even survived to take these hits if that damage was applied to him?
It was applied to him, actually, so, yes. Yes, I'm watching them all. And it's so he must building ground is he's going to also try a stunning strike onto you.
Son of a...
And he yells, "Everyone focus on Horwedja," as he takes his next attack onto you.
Oh, he knows.
I guess. Hey, I'm famous.
Not as
Yeah.
as her
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the target's creature for life, and then it will also. Knock you prone. Until the end of its next turn. And the Shadow Dancer is stuns. Gildus.
Hold on. Shadow Dancer is also in the range of Spirit Guidance. If you could take unconscious off me as well, please.
I will, thank you. Where is Sprucey?
So this is a wisdom save. It might still...
She fails. And it does go down. And Gildus looks over at Spruce and says, "It's about time. Now go fetch. Now go fetch my weapons." Hook.
Somebody please beat the shit out of him.
Fred, your agent of darkness has been defeated.
I'm gonna shove him in that crate.
Can we carry him home inside the crate?
Good idea. Is the crate soundproof? Is the next question.
No.
Can we roll down a hill?
We need to knock him out and then put him in the crate then.
I've got a silent spell, and I have 2 key points left to use it.
But you are still stunned.
Oh yeah, I know.
For the ride home, so
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Jameson. As Fred makes fun of you because he had the awning, not the lady.
Damn it, Fred!
I thought the Oni was built into the encounter.
No.
Yeah. Who?
Oh,
I thought he summoned the Shadow Dancer.
Oh,
Yeah, because you said last time, Chad, that the Shadow
You
Dancer...
said the Oni was built into the encounter.
I did not.
You most certainly did.
It was not
Yeah,
built
you
into
did.
the. It was not built into the encounter.
No, I think you did both.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that was a Chad special right there, the Oni.
No, the Chad special actually. Belmont got the I believe Shadow Dancer. That was another random monster from somebody.
Okay, so we nearly party wiped because of 2 random monsters.
Thank
you, chat.
I mean, you also didn't fight half of the other stuff you should have fought. So Core.
Oh, we could have taken these goblins easily.
I was going to say, give us a bunch of goblins and take away the Shadow Dancer and the Oni. We're fine.
I think so.
I mean, in all honesty, I feel like when we were on the stage, I just could have thrown the fucking necklace of fireballs in the middle of that group of goblins and just incinerated all of them.
Yep.
Probably.
That would have been 4. You can throw the whole necklace, which would have been 4 fireballs. I don't care if they saved or not; they'd all be incinerated.
Kolvar is going to say to this last goblin, you should run now if you wish to live.
But Gildas.
You would have also incinerated Gizdo as well.
So does the stun on me fade?
I don't see why I would. You're stunned.
Well, the martial artist who applied it.
It's not a concentration effect.
Right. Like, so even if had you gone down, the bald lady would still have been stunned.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
Oh, Brian.
And the guy, so fried mustache points. He's looking at Gildas, and he also does look at the little angels flying around, and he's going to disengage and piss off.
I think Norwegian's mom needs to have a talk with him.
I've been waiting for her to get on here and watch. So I was going to make you all wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, that's for ya.
Goddamn Americans. Mother's Day's in March.
No, it isn't. It's in May.
It's today. It's today in America.
And my mom's birthday is in 5 days.
Cool. Okay, so he takes damage, and I always know where he's at. He cannot hide from me. Invisibility does not work.
Okay.
Nice.
What? What? The Spirit Guardian replied.
Yeah, something's messed up, I think, at the time.
Whoo!
That's weird. So I'm going to message Bob.
I'm sure Danny doesn't mind having 2 sets of them.
We get to roll it twice, that's fine.
It actually looks pretty nice.
Makes me feel like I had too much grog last night.
Sounds like a Fargrim.
You leave Fargrim alone. He's an angel.
An angel of self-vomiting and defecation.
He's an angel for everything.
Reggie.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was giving you a chance to sort that token thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that while you're playing. Oh, shit.
Right.
Oops.
What the fuck?
No, I just got rid of the fires.
Did you get that Storm Sphere token that someone put on the forums? That was really pretty.
Oh, isn't it nice that?
And really nice. That.
Wait, what?
Someone did a token for the Storm Sphere spell.
I want to see it.
Oh, and it's beautiful.
See if I can put it into the chat. Hold on.
That's my special spell. I want to see it.
Well, Reginald realizes that he no longer needs to use a hypnotic pattern up in the northern part because that stuff's taken care of. He looks around and sees the Oni as the thing that's left that needs to be dealt with. So he rushes over to face the Oni. He mutters to Bronze Hook on his way by, "Be ready to back up." And Reginald causes the Scalesword to be sheathed in thunderous energy as he lashes out. Well, first using a bonus action to apply Hex to the Oni. Thusly. And then lashes out. Gets me every time. Come on, Clovis, help me out here.
I will help you. Oh.
And blocked. Boogers. Okay. Well, that could have turned out better. Well, considering that Reginald's the only thing in between the Oni and everybody else, he will just stay where he's at.
He is also pissed off out of the fire. Ani's turn. So he's going to look and start to cackle.
Cackling. I'm fine with him cackling. That doesn't hurt.
As he's going to reach back and some cold is going to come out of him as he casts Cone of Cold.
In a cone shape?
Cone of Cold in a cone shape.
Is that going to go through the wall and hit poor Dimple, who's just been minding his own?
It is.
I'm just about to say, poor Dimple.
I feel like there needs to be more trapezoid spells.
I'm going to feel like my Dimple pissed off as he's no idea who's cast this.
I know they do seem kind of biased to the basic shapes.
Uh-oh.
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 Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This is going to hurt.
This is gonna hurt bad!
Uh-oh.
Am I down?
No!
Well, you're not insta-dead, so there's that.
As the
Devin is dead!
Devin is instantly killed. The poor man was sitting there taking a nap, minding his own business, and y'all got him killed.
Quick
No,
question,
nothing.
because he was already at 0 hit points. Wouldn't he just take 2 failed saving throws?
If it would have doubled his hit points, I mean, his hit points is that he has 4 HP. This just did 41 points because it's a cold thing that comes flying out, and he is in there.
Okay,
Hook's going to
I
get out.
didn't realize you could take damage once you're dead.
Yep.
So he is dead.
Chad, Hook's going to get out to Gildas. Your boyfriend's dead!
And he looks and says, "You should have saved him better now. You will face the wrath Oni of Gildas Strong here."
He's so distraught he forgot his own name.
The
So
one on the wall now?
what now?
The one on the corner, like up on the top of the wall? Did he die?
Up here? This guy?
No.
No, which what one?
What are you looking
Oh,
at?
yeah, what are we talking about?
That one.
I
Down
don't.
here at the bottom.
Oh,
On-
she's talking about this one.
No, I don't think I would hit him. Let me double check.
It was on him.
It was Chad.
Yeah.
That's where it was.
No, it was farther down. It
It
was
Was it farther down?
It
So
was
yeah,
tilted down farther than that.
that would have. Yeah, that would have. He's dead. as he was just sitting there minding his own business, guarding the thing.
I'm not curious. I was looking. I was like,
I love
Thanks,
how
Fred.
Dibble's just chilling, goes from perfectly healthy to almost dead.
Dimple?
Thanks, Fred. You turned out to be the MVP of this fight.
Right.
Yeah, seriously,
Kill
what?
everything. Oh,
I was just thinking, where the fuck did that come from?
And Dimple goes, "Ow, that's cold."
aw.
Does Michael get inspiration for quoting an angel song?
It's a great song.
It is a
Yeah,
great song.
boyfriend's dead.
Why are the Spirit Guardians put it down anyway?
I don't know where they moved.
I don't know why they moved. Spruce is still where he was.
Maybe they got cold.
Yeah, they were drawn by the chill. Spruce at this point will move down and position himself there so the Oni will be caught within the Spirit Guardians.
If you will take a
And with
look
that,
at Devon's new token.
and he will look at the Oni and he will attempt to mock the Oni.
Let's see what you got, Danny.
What the hell? There's a poop.
Yeah,
So we're
he's not vulnerable.
You unfortunately definitely yourself.
It means that they
Baron,
you'll waste
good
his
morning,
points, unfortunately.
dear Baron friend. How are we?
What's this fella up here doing? Up here in the upper right corner.
Running away.
Yeah, he's pissed off.
Okay, yeah, I'll just let him run.
He's scared.
Yeah.
Cereal. How long does that last?
I'm still stunned. Am I stunned still?
No, you'd be done with that. Let me take that. I think. No, actually, you would be stunned still because you went. The dude went after.
Because the
you.
guy's turn was after mine, so
Correct.
okay.
So you'll be stunned
All
this
right.
round.
Okay.
And now you're unstunned. Let me take it off you. As Gildas will look. Oh, hang on. Let me double check something really quick. I think.
Yeah, I like that Guardian of Faith token as well. The guy who did that,
That's
I hope he
really
does some more.
I was gonna ask about that. I was like, what that was.
Yeah, that's for the Guardian of Faith spell. It's a nice token for that.
Nice.
Another present
Yeah, I
gave
do
it
like
to
that storm spirit. That's pretty
Elsephara.
awesome.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm gonna enjoy that.
let me find something really quick as I'm waiting for a response to another thing. I do apologize here. Where did I fracted go? There we go. Random. I understand that. It's fine. Just fucking do it. Just do it. Just roll it. And we go. So no. So random item. So we go who are we at here? Gildas, and we'll say, hurry up. I don't have all day.
Your boyfriend's dead, and that's all you got to say?
We must leave here.
Okay.
Or do you like to be dead as well?
Doesn't he want to retrieve the body?
This guy's completely made me drop character.
As
I just want to kill this
Why
guy.
was it destroyed by cold. I imagine it's like all tissues all split open from fissures caused by freezing process.
Probably stiff as a board, easy to carry.
as Elsie, you see that, you find that in your bag next time you look at your bag.
Is it a ring of mind shielding?
It is a ring of
That's
mind
scale?
shielding.
You wear that around your
She could. You're cutting in and oops, Michael.
Yep. Yeah, Michael, your volume's very low.
neck. Okay, still? Is it better?
A little bit.
No, we can still hear you.
This is better?
Keep going.
That is better, yeah.
Chad,
James.
the Hook does not like Gildas very much.
Okay.
So he's going to walk over to Devon's corpse and cast Animate Dead on it.
So you're going to cast Animate Dead in front of Paladin?
Yes. Because I am a cleric of death.
Okay, how does a Paladin feel about a cleric casting Animate Dead on a corpse?
Honestly, as long as it's in service to what we're trying to do, I'm not particularly problematic about it. I'm lawful neutral, and I am a conquest paladin. So if it helps us win, yeah.
Okay.
Devon's corpse shall be a mean to an end.
Okay.
I get that thing.
What'd you say, Elspeth?
How did I get that thing?
Baron Brogar from Twitch chat bought a random medical item and says give it to Elsie, and that's what it rolled on the table.
Cool. Thanks.
Also, I'm a Hellmite. As far as I can tell, Hellmites aren't particularly anti-undead so much as they don't raise them themselves.
So, James, is it a skeleton or a zombie?
It is a zombie.
Okay. So we will do that. Go ahead and continue with
I like where this is going.
Da-da.
So out of character, because obviously Kovar will protect Gildas. If Gildas dies, all that money that he paid to get Devon back, I assume we get to keep all that.
I mean,
I say yes.
Maybe we don't return to that town again.
Francis.
think about it, with Devon dead, technically Gildas doesn't know that he gave us money.
That's true.
Throw that out there.
Gildas is the one who gave us money. Devon was the one who was kidnapped.
Right.
Oh, my bad. Backwards.
So
Yeah.
It gets
Hook
confusing.
is going to step out of the way and allow Gildas to have vision on his boyfriend.
And he says, "No, Devin."
What? I brought her back to life for you. Him.
But he's dead, and he looks like a Hollywood actor now.
Quick question. If you raise dead, does that creature count as the initial creature that was stopped from the Spirit Guardians working on, or is it a new creature?
The Spirit Guardians is fine. I don't know. I don't really care right now because it's too damn early in the morning to find it and look it up. So we'll just say for sakes right now to continue on that Spirit Guardians, it's fun.
So as a bonus action, I am going to send Francis to attack the Oni.
Okay.
This is all just a kind of like a big fuck you to Gildas kind of thing. And the Hook, being the evil bastard that he is now done with his turn.
Okay, Kolvar will run for it. As he does, he will tell Gildas, he will look at Gildas very fiercely and say, "Sit down." He'll come into here.
You're not my mama.
Not the mama.
That's been a minute.
Alright. And he is gone. He's laughing and he is going to run away. Elsfera, you are not dying. You're just sleeping right now. Reginald.
Sweet.
Huh. Reginald feels a bit rough. But we still have this Own It to deal with. So, bonus action. Reginald invokes his Hexblade's curse. Of course, including a mention of Clovis in the invocation.
Oh.
So, let's see.
fucking
Put that
eye.
on the Oni.
Ow.
And then he will lash out with the Skelisword twice. And hopefully connect on both of them. Let's see what happens. Oh, God. Come on, Clovis.
Wow.
Maybe I do God.
Yeah. Well, considering I have 4 hit points left, Reginald is going to back away.
I know you have mobile. Does it?
As long as I attacked him, I can disengage with him without
Oh.
invoking an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I was looking to see if it hit or not, which you're good.
No, I don't have to hit him. I just have to attack him.
Right. Poor Clovis. Ow. Fucking
Poor Clovis. Poor Reginald.
Elsfera got a healing potion.
She did.
Yay!
Ale.
Red giving up
Ale.
this weekend.
Oh, and Reginald got a greater one.
Oh. Well, thank you, Brogar.
Everyone's being so nice today. I
Elsfera.
love it.
Elsfera.
As
Somebody's got
Damn.
to counterbalance all of Fred's bullshit.
Fred just gave Elsa the healing potion.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
I say his bullshit, huh?
He did. I didn't even notice. I thought Brogar did both of them.
Okay with this.
My apologies, Fred.
To be fair, he did kill Elsa, so.
He's going to take a couple of
Also
attacks.
true.
This is Fred's second potion.
Back out there, it's fine.
Spruce used his cutting words on that last roll, so we can take 5 off that.
Would a 21 hit? Would a 21 hit Francis? Or is that the damage or the?
Imagine.
It's for the attack roll.
Yeah, so would a 21 still hit Francis Hook since you have his sheet?
A 21 would absolutely hit Francis.
Oh, that's too bad. Sorry, Francis, I tried.
Why did you attack Francis?
I didn't.
The Oni did.
The Oni attacked him.
The Oni did.
Oh,
Spruce
right.
used cutting words to try to stop the attack going through.
Alright, okay, awesome. Thank you.
And that is the end of his turn. Dipple says cold.
So Oni would have taken some damage from the Spirit Guardians on that last turn, by the way.
I know. So how it works with Spirit Guardians and stuff like that, I don't mention it. If you forget it, forget it. Not to be mean.
Rude.
That's,
He's right in every campaign.
I have done that in every campaign, yes. But
I assume if you
didn't roll
forget
on
something, we also don't have to deal with that, right?
Well, yeah, and it has happened. So
Yeah, there's been a few times I've mentioned to
he's-
Chad after a game, like,
he's
you know you
te-
forgot this. And he's like, fuck.
he's been testing me.
That's the
I haven't-
appropriate response.
I mean, I hadn't technically forgotten. There was a whole discussion about healing potions while I was waiting to do it.
Roll some damage, please.
He's benevolent.
All hail the Chad.
I meant to grab that and put another. Sprucey's just going to and attempt to mock it again.
I'm not dead yet.
Again, he's impervious to his wit and takes no damage. Or just wipe your mouth. There's still a tiny bit of bullshit around your lips.
I actually like that one.
That's a good one.
The only was
that one.
completely
Yeah.
indifferent to that, unfortunately.
Oh dear. Vex makes me laugh so much we've already come up with.
I'm gonna move around Gildas and run down this way. I'm going to leap up off of these crates, leap over Kolvar's head, and come down with a quarterstaff strike on the Oni as I land. Die, you son of a bitch. Die.
I don't understand how this thing is still alive.
Oh my god, die!
It's imbued with the powers of Master Necromancer Fred's Tavern.
Kolvar killed it.
Um,
Oni for me, I got you.
Yeah, flurry of blows for 2 more unarmed strikes.
Sweet.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. There we go. Course minimum.
Great damage.
Right?
There you go.
That's a bit better.
Nice.
I was just chanting crit.
Oh,
crit.
yeah.
Max.
I love that so much.
There you go.
That was good timing,
He's still not
but
dead.
now still not dead. Jesus, 4 straight hits, and I still couldn't kill him.
With the
Oh, well, that is, yeah, that's bonus act. Yeah, I'm done.
Gilda says, you killed Francis. Hook.
Stop whinging, I brought him back to life. Didn't I?
The spellcaster is... is Elstra. Hook is an artificer. Spruce is a bard. Kolvar is a paladin. Harweda is a monk. And Reginald is... I think Reginald's a fighter. Fighter 2, Warlock 5. So Elstra is the sorcerer, so...
Ooh, down he goes, finally.
And it finally goes
Finally.
down. Took y'all long enough.
Is that fire still spreading, Chad? Like,
It
I wait
is.
long enough?
Fireball him in the face.
It is spreading.
Is Dimple pissed off? Is he going to come round and attack us?
Dimple
think he
is
knows we're
cold.
here.
And he's probably not going to charge through the fire to get there.
Blocked off
He's
by the
probably
fire.
going to charge straight through that bloody wooden bit.
Oh, I just charged through the fence.
I mean, if he would, that would create a closer exit for us. So
I think we can still
True.
get to that exit in the northeast, can't we? Where all the goblins were fleeing out.
Yeah, I think so.
probably by now.
The quick
Probably.
question is, how much time do we want to spend trying to loot this place?
The question is, do we want to knock out Gildas and leave him here?
At no point should any of us open the crate with his weapons in it.
Well, Kolvar will not stand for anyone raising their hand against Gildas. Unfortunately.
Well, Devon. is-
Wedge wouldn't do that. He had a moment of weakness when he did that to Devin. He would not do it. It's kind of, I'll say it's calmed down a little bit. I know the fire's still blazing. He's not going to do it again.
Gildas, give me a kiss.
Big.
Are we basically out of combat yet?
Yes. Unless she wants to go and try and pick a fight with Dimple.
No. I mean, Scourge will keep the Spirit Guardians on for now. I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. But at the moment, yeah, he's just making his way out.
Can I make
Oh,
healing
Spirit.
potion so I'm not dying no more?
Yes, you did have a healing potion. It's in your mouth.
Thanks.
If you swallow, it's up to you.
They forgot to unstop her. You have to swallow the bottle and everything.
I got you. I'll drop one on you. Roll two
Good
ones.
one. Good one, Wedge.
Might as well
At least-
spit it out.
Hey, you're not dying.
At least you got her up.
Kolvar's going to come up to Gildas, grab him, and start dragging him out of the fort.
And Gildas will say, but the treasure.
We must get safe first. We will
Fine.
examine,
Where?
look for treasure if we have time. But the fort is aflame. Now leave.
You're welcome.
The Hook will loot the fort. He doesn't give a fuck about fire.
Oh,
Say, what's in this building?
so you shamble on into that building, and in that building, there's a nice little treasure chest.
I thought for sure he was going to say that whole building is full of barghists.
Great.
Wedge is gonna go try to find his brother, who is probably somewhere around the fire.
You find
You brought your brother into here?
so your brother that I did not
Yeah,
have
he
the
was-
credit
he-
for. Your brother that I
Why
did.
did
He snuck in with the minstrels, the group. So I assume he got out wherever they went.
Yes, and he is over.
I was
here.
off sneaking about.
He's over there roasting hot dog.
Okay. I'm glad you said hot dog and not just roasting.
Elsa, you see a little chest in there.
Okay.
Are you going to open it?
Are you sure?
Inside, you find 200 gold, 200 silver, a large diamond jewel, which is gorgeous, and this note.
That is a nice looking note.
It is.
Diamond in the dung.
Tell everybody about the letter.
Alright. So I will.
I was hoping Taggart would be in this adventure.
So that's for someone because intent it might come up later. I'm assuming you're going to take the money too.
Yeah.
Kolvar's going to ask Hook for a little bit of healing, after which he can help him loot, as he is at least resistant to fire.
Da-da.
Reginald will check these crates. I assume one of them has Gildas's stuff in it.
Yes, you find Gildas's weapons. Are you going to?
Reginald will reunite Gildas with his gear.
And Gildas will look at Reginald and go, "It's about time. It took you long enough."
Standard response, people's eyebrow.
As Francis is standing in front of him, just like drooling.
Yeah, at this point I am totally knocking Gildas out. He had enough of his mouth.
So, for this, he finally comes to his senses a little bit. The village is nearly empty, yet the embellished chairs still stand. The fire is raging. A lone figure, poor Gildas, is standing there, still wearing an elegant blue suit. And he puts his head down in his hands. He looks up to you, the Hook, revealing bloodshot and puffy eyes. This is like after you guys are looted and shit.
Hey, wait, is he just wearing a suit? He's not wearing any armor?
Correct.
So his AC is not higher than 16. Unless he's got like plus
it's
7
it's
dexterity.
it's 17. It's just
Isn't that with his armor on?
yes. It's a story. It's a
too
story.
early in the
Jesus
morning.
Christ. It does not affect the narrative moving on for the rest of this episode. Jesus fucking Christ.
I just want the catharsis of seeing him hit the ground. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine. Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. Come back at 6:30, please.
I think you broke Chad.
We're going to spend the break.
My Discord keeps crashing.
Oh, I'm DMing.
And my
Chat.
Discord keeps crashing and kicking me off.
Our beloved Dungeon Master has returned.
Uh-uh.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Oh,
Ha, ha, ha.
yeah, that's the French version.
Started playing Deadly Daily, build the characters, and that's everyone's back. Copy. That's too bloody early. Too bloody. So we have finished. You are out of combat. The fire does not seem to be spreading too much. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Spruce is holding position at the exit entrance, whatever you want to call it, until the rest of the party have made it through.
Zombie
I'm ransacking that building to the north.
Zombie Devon punched Gildus in the face to get him to shut up.
He shut up.
I think we all took a pot shot at him.
So other than punching Devin and Spruce guarding the exits, anything else? Have fun, Baron. What are you making?
Well, I guess we need to go find wherever that was that note was referencing.
We should probably return to the town with Gildus and the body,
And
and
sleep.
maybe rest.
Yeah.
We kind of don't have a body anymore.
Even better, we have a body that doesn't need to be carried.
Enjoy your dinner or your, what is it, lunch?
Chad, Reginald's going to use his Rod of the Pact Keeper to recover the spell slot that he burned a while ago.
Okay.
So, our original goal, when we first set out, was to find Devin, recover Devin. That was it.
Technically
Right.
achieved.
Yes, you.
So what else is there to do?
You originally came here for the wedding of them two, and
Right.
Devin was kidnapped. You saved him, and now you do have that letter informing you that
Yeah, that note I found might be worth looking into. I don't know where it's at.
So, take it
Would
to
you go- we should
Hillsfar.
With the manly.
How do we know how far Hillsfar is from here?
yeah, you do. It's about 4 or 5 days.
Well, should we go to Hillsfar?
I can honestly suggest that. Sorry, Destiny, what were you saying?
So I'd just go back to the town first and see if there's anything else to do there. And
I was
rest, and then
I was just about to ask, are we really sure we want to go back there?
Well, we're bringing Gildus back, and there
Yeah.
will be someone who can raise Devin properly.
So I have a question. Once a body's being zombified, can it be raised?
I'll leave that to our rules lawyer.
Who is?
Because I do not know.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah.
Basically, as long as the conditions for casting the spell are met, you can do so. So you'd have to look at the conditions for a resurrection.
Player's Handbook, page 270. The spell can't return an undead creature to life.
Oof.
True resurrection, maybe. Revivify, probably not.
So I don't think he really would be able to get raised back.
Yeah, I'm looking on the stack exchange, and it says True Resurrection may be able to do it, but anything less than that, probably not.
Yeah, Jeremy Crawford says if you cast Revivify on a zombie, the creature returns as a zombie. The spell doesn't change creature type.
Yeah.
And
So,
you'd also be,
good job, Hook.
you would also be traveling with a zombie around, so it might be a fair point that people try to kill said zombie. But if you kill Devin, like
Maybe we just camp out in
well,
the woods.
so now he came back as a zombie. They said if they zombify, if they revivify a zombie, it comes back. As
I mean, like I said, it's a 4-day journey if we are going to go to Hillsfar. So probably not a whole lot of inns to stop at along the way. We're going to have to rough it,
It is true.
probably.
Oh, there is a ship that the ship y'all came on. It might still be there, or there might be a dock with the ship traveling. Who knows?
I mean, if we head for Hillsfar, how far off piste are we going as far as this adventure goes?
As an adventure hook, it is actually leading you to Hillsfar next. But you guys are more than welcome to do what you want.
Is Hillsfar where the next leg of the adventure starts?
It is. As you guys have completed the first part of 3.
Do we level up?
I don't know. You should take a rest first.
I will say I have no spell slots left, so I cannot cast the tiny hut. So we will have to take our chances on a rest once we get out of this burning stuff.
Try and pass out. Yeah, that's what I do.
Put out the
with-
fire and then rest in one of these buildings.
That's what I do with my zombie.
Yeah, but
I have 3 zombies in my princess game.
Elsewhere, we'll just set them back on fire again. She seems to like fire.
Also, this thing has spread quite far. I'm not sure we could put it out at this point.
It did seem right. It does not seem to be growing any farther than it has.
Does it appear to be magically stopped, or just like there isn't enough fuel for it to carry on burning?
Like there's not enough fuel.
The goblins that ran away, I'm guessing they might return at some point if they see the fire has died down.
The goblins I'm not worried about. There should be easy enough targets. The ogre is a bit of an issue.
And the goblins, to be fair, they did not see you guys as enemies. They were trying to lead you away from the fire. Gizdo, even little Gizdo was trying to protect Lady Elsfera.
Well, as soon as anyone went near the treasure, they started becoming hostile.
Have you tried taking treasure from a goblin?
You now take candle.
This is wrong, goblins.
They were kobolds anyway, weren't they?
They were kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever you guys want to do is up to you.
We need to take a rest somewhere. That's definite. Where?
Yeah, we absolutely do. Spruce is pretty beat up. He's also got 0 spell slots left at this point.
Same with Kolvar.
Mm.
I'd like to also be able to, if possible, one of these days, hit up a shop. We actually have a fair amount of money.
So what's the nearest major, semi-major village or town that's not the one that Devin and Gildas are from?
You have this one. and then it's you're kind of like in the boonies, if you will.
Of course we are.
None on the way to
So
Hillsfar.
Hillsfar, probably.
Hey.
Well, I mean, I suggest we just start trekking towards Hillsfar. Rest along the way as best we can. Camp out each night, and then I guess once we get
this place to rest, because we got buildings with doors.
well, yeah. I thought we were worried about the goblins coming back with the ogre. I mean, if y'all aren't concerned, I'm more than happy to stay.
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem.
There's enough of us we can keep a steady watch.
Yeah, as long as we get a rest, I think that's Spruce's main concern at the moment.
Yeah, and we've got plenty of towers to use for lookout.
I'm good with that.
Also, that
Is it
means we can spend a little bit more time more thoroughly looting the place in case there's stuff we haven't found.
True.
Sure.
Okay.
Whoever's on watch resumes looting.
Age is Fate, good morning. So they're just finishing this area. I don't know if they'll make it to the next one.
I'm going to
by
going to
this
collect my
session.
brother and our belongings and
If they
find
do,
an
I'll throw
empty
it in
building
there, and if not,
to
then
settle
I'll
down in for the rest of the day.
get you your points back. Twerking, we are on Fantasy Grounds.
Will it be unanimous?
We are using Fantasy Grounds for this.
Yeah. I hear no arguments.
I think at this point we're decided on doing this.
Yeah, I think we all need it.
Okay.
Check mark them.
Trap a chest or something.
Well, Reginald was able to get
There
healed
we
up
go.
pretty good
Okay,
right there at the end
throw a
using
chest trap.
second wind and getting some hit points back from Hexblade's curse, so he's happy to stand first watch.
Okay, Francis will stop for first watch with you.
Because he after the loops.
Oh, goody.
Have fun, you two.
In the immortal words of Droopy the cartoon dog, hit, hit.
Plop, plop.
Reginald's taking first watch. Is anyone continuing to loot or check out stuff, or are we all going to rest and do what?
Well, over the course of the next 8 or 9 hours, I think you can presume that the place will be thoroughly sacked.
Yeah.
I think whoever's on watch could just walk around and do shit.
They wouldn't be a very good job of watching, would they?
There's 2 people.
Well, kind of.
For varying definitions of
Oh, the reason why I'm
Stay
asking
close
is
and be more alert.
I was asking, are you looting first before resting or after? That is what I was trying to get at.
Wedge doesn't do much looting. He's just
Yeah,
kind of sitting meditation.
Spruce is more interested in getting a rest than finding whatever loot is here.
Kovar's exhausted.
Well,
I'm
Hook
really
has
dead,
to remain
so
stationary
I'll
for 6
take a
hours.
break.
And go a little late. I think it's level 8. I think it's level 8, right? Yeah, level 8.
Spruce has just disappeared, but the Spirit Guardians is still there.
Bruce, oh no.
That's weird.
Spruce the Phantom Bard.
Yes. He's entered another realm during his sleep. There he
He's
is.
gone to meet Hook North.
You have to say the whole thing. Famous Waterdeep adventurer, Huck Norse.
Then explain how these guys knew my name and not theirs. Or
See,
not Huck's.
Colvar wanted his own particular hut when he rested. He wouldn't rest with the rest of us.
I just thought that was the better hut.
Yeah, Hurwidger too.
Yeah,
These guys are elitists.
well, I also have my brother, and
Chad, are you fine with us taking feats for the level 8 ASI?
oh, we're leveling.
If you have
Did I
to,
miss
go
that?
for it.
We're leveling? Oh my goodness.
I missed that.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh my!
I think we all missed that.
Oh, yeah.
I did say level up to 8.
Oh,
I'm in the process.
Oh my!
my apologies. I will do that now.
Same.
So yeah, I'll just take the ASI for Spruce.
I will also take an ASI.
I have never been to level 8 before, so this is new. Let's see.
I've never taken this one before. I'm going to take Mage Slayer.
The load.
Let's see.
Great.
How much all you get at 8th level.
Actually, never mind. Then I'll take Mobile.
Get an extra key point. That doesn't change. Yeah, so ASI and feats.
Faster if my computer would cooperate.
Ooh. I think I am going to take the Sentinel feat.
Hate my computer right now. It's a
Get. Oh wait, come back. This is
okay.
Monk. Got that. That. Get one more key point. I need some darts. I am out of darts. Yeah, I'm done. Does anyone else have the Sentinel feat?
No, Spruce has no feats at all.
Nope, Hook has no feats. Far better to get 20 wisdom.
Yeah.
I went with mobile because I keep getting smacked and help me to get places.
Yeah, mobile's excellent.
Yeah, I thought about taking my dex up to 20. But I really like Sentinel.
Spruce is now especially charismatic.
So I did already check out. Whenever you guys are done leveling, please hit the done button.
I'm not even on the table right now. My computer's being an asshole.
Oh no. Tell it to stop being a James. Just say you're connected.
I just got back on. It's still loading. Ability score improvement is I can increase 2 of them by 1. Right?
Yeah, 2 of them by 1 or 1 by 2. I'm surprised you don't have your character already written out on paper. Huh. A Hell Dwarf, Tempest Cleric. Those I like playing I like Tempest Cleric. So I have one in one of my
Add
games.
a sorcery point on here.
Go to your preparation.
Oh, I'm good. I don't have a check in. Got locked out. Log back in.
Okay, I'm just missing one person then.
Chad, I'm going to need a NPC, a Spectre, for my new class ability. The Spectre should have whatever normal hit points it has, plus it should have temporary hit points equal to half my Warlock level, which would be 3. And it gets a bonus to its attack rolls equal to my Charisma modifier, which is 3.
Okay.
Reginald has the ability to create a meat shield now. Or, I guess it's not technically a meat shield because it's a Spectre, but...
So wait, it's what was it? Additional +3 to its attack?
+3 to its attack rolls and 3 temporary hit points. Also, for some reason, when I added the level of Warlock, I did not get a new hit die added to my hit die pool.
I don't know that.
Had you already spent some hit dice?
Oh, that's probably what it is. I just don't have them all back yet. Never mind. Yeah, because I would have only gotten 3 hit dice back. So, and then 1 for gaining a level. And I had 3 left. So yeah, okay, I'm good.
Spectre's name?
It's Phil.
Spectre's name. Phil will work. Yeah, I'm going to go with what Danny said.
Already put the icon in the chat. He's ready to go.
Phil the Spectre.
I actually knew a guy whose name was Philip S. Stein, which I thought was great.
Phil S. Stein.
Oh dear.
And it says the Spectre gets its own initiative each round, and all I have to do is yell out verbal commands to it. It doesn't say I have to use any action economy resources to do it.
I didn't go tokens host, not portraits.
So that's pretty cool.
Host. Nice.
Well, the trick is I have to actually kill a humanoid, creature before I can even have the thing. And it has to be it says a person you slay, so I guess it has to be somebody that I actually take down, which means with my dice rolls, I'll probably never get to have a damn accursed Spectre.
We'll try to make sure we save the killing blow for you.
Yeah, I'll be a kill-stealing motherfucker.
I like it. So the hair takes up most of the frame.
Well, the hair is where the most of the Spectre power lies. As a Spectre, his hair is fairly insubstantial.
sorcerers, every time you level up, you can replace one spell, correct?
Yep.
Not
So, Elsa, are you done?
Yeah, I just don't have a. I logged out, logged back in, so I don't have a thing to check off.
Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure. Get your spell save, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you take your long rest, you level up. Not being stingy with stings. What are we doing next?
Like, does anybody have objection to just traveling straight on to Hillsfar?
No.
It seems wise. What did we find anything from traditional looting?
No one said they were looting. I asked y'all a couple times and we were, I don't want to loot, I wouldn't loot, I want to rest.
Yeah, there was no loot while we rested.
Well, I did say
And we specifically said by the time the long rest is over, consider the place to be thoroughly sacked.
And you
I said
found
that.
you found the notes, and that was all y'all found that was up in here. And the goblins did not return.
By the way, Chad, Francis will have decomposed.
Poor Francis. Rip Francis.
we should try to send Gildas back. I cannot put up with him for the entire journey.
We can just kill him.
No.
Are the traveling musicians and performers still around anywhere?
No, they're long gone.
Okay.
They left when, yeah, like the fire started, they left.
Okay.
So as Hook said that to you, he was looking Gildas straight in the eye.
Kolvar is going to go to Gildas and say, Gildas, for your own protection, I advise you to head back to your town. You will not be safe. I'm afraid you have irritated too many of my companions, and I will not be able to protect you.
So he shrugs, takes his money, and leaves.
Are we letting him take the money? I mean, we did technically recover Devon. Or bits of him.
I have no need of it.
Money is irrelevant.
So Gildas leaves.
Can't say I'm gonna miss him.
Who says
Alright,
you won't see him
then-
again?
He better
Maybe
hope we don't.
be justified in killing him.
Yes! I like that.
Hey, buddy.
Reginald, I must say, it's a fascinating sword you use. Where did you get it?
Hi, Rocky.
It's an interesting story. In the very first foray out into the world of adventuring, the group I was with, we found this sword in the lair of an undead. And Reginald is proud to display the sword. It's a long sword with a basket hilt that's made out of the skeletal hand with real bones and everything.
Fascinating weapon.
Ralph.
I named it the Skelisword.
Hook is incredibly fascinated by it.
Hey, Ralphie. Yeah, this is Ralph.
So which direction is Hills Far from here? Does anyone know? North? South?
Do we have a map?
East?
I know.
Northeast?
We can split. One person goes north. One person.
Southeast? Let's split the party!
There's a trail.
I like it.
There's a trail leading south.
Do we know if Hills Far is that direction?
You do. You would be familiar
Okay.
with this land.
Okay. Then Wedge will gather
Ralph.
belongings and twin and start moving towards the path and wait for everyone to arrive.
Is the Oni's horse still there? Are there any horses?
The Oni had a horse?
Okay, it said. Several seconds.
Pull your mic closer, though, Mike. Mike.
Mike. Yeah, you're getting real quiet.
Let me check my cables.
Ralph!
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's better.
I think my XLR is going.
Oh, look at the cute kitty. Very blurry, but still cute.
Chad, is it possible for you just to have Ralph in the frame all the time and you just sit to the side?
He's a 30-pound cat. I can't hold him all the time.
Is he really 30 pounds?
Yeah, he's a Maine
Yeah,
Coon.
he is 3 pounds.
Oh yeah, big old units, those things.
But the problem is
Jeez.
because next to Chad, the mind goes to a normal scale, but Chad is also a big fella.
Mm.
Rude.
At least I'm not short.
So, we're traveling south.
It's going south.
Well, isn't that a microcosm for this tale?
Exactly.
Robbie.
So, as
Robbie.
we're traveling, Wedge will scout out ahead just a little ways to keep an eye on any danger.
Hook, you might want to grab that, or one of you guys might want to grab that glyph of warding out of the party sheet.
I mean, can you imagine you pick a lot of... Yeah, so... Oh, no, I only have one. The other one is not a Maine Coon. He wants to be. But yeah, I have to vacuum... Oh, jeez.
Warding, Arch Diamond, Light Crossbow. Can't use crossbows.
I have to vacuum my living room. I vacuum the living room every week. And I have to do 2 passes. 1 pass to get up all
I
of his
suppose we're
hair.
going to get to a level where a larger diamond's going to be that relevant for
The-
spell regent.
The second
Probably
is,
not.
for him, or for the rest of my stuff.
Glyph of Warding isn't on the Warlock spell list, so that would be somebody else.
Yeah, it's going to be Spruce or...
Yeah.
Spruce is more than welcome to it. That is not the kind of spell that Hook would cast.
Oh yeah, Spruce will take it.
Ralph. He's a big boy. Ralph. Oh, hi, Ralph. Oh. Hi. Want to talk? You want talking? What? Hi.
As we walk along, Reginald is regaling Horwegia with stories of the monk, Nito, from his Acquisitions Incorporated adventure days.
Yes, like the bedrooms, the basement.
Interesting.
And,
Tell me
carpet.
more.
Well, Reginald's favorite story is the one where our archer, whose name was Panic, fired an arrow at an enemy. For some reason, she misfired badly, and the arrow went directly at Nito. But Nito was really fast his reflexes allowed him to catch the arrow and throw it, doing damage to the original enemy that Panic was trying to hit.
I do believe I have heard this story. It is a fine tale indeed.
When you get old, you tell the same story over and over again. It's kind of a hallmark thing.
It's always a fun story to hear.
I do believe Chad's about to get savagely mauled.
I believe we have lost our DM.
Ralph is now the DM.
Chad failed his saving throw versus whatever's going on over there.
Chad is not resistant to slashing damage.
Really more piercing for Cat.
He doesn't
Well,
get close.
Is he declawed?
He is.
I take it he's an indoor kitty then.
He is. Oh, he goes outside on the deck sometimes, but yeah. When our friends in the Howard look.
He
Yes.
jumped on the fence, he'd probably.
He slides. He tries. I love my kitties. So y'all were heading down to Hillsfire, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and that also sounds like a really good song title, Spruce. You might want to make a note.
Spruce will only perform original compositions.
Heading down to Hillsfar. I mean, that's got Spruce written all over it.
If you put it on an album, you could have that in the beginning, and then towards the end, you could have like the Hills Fire Hop as a reprise.
Well, apparently there's not a player version of this map.
Hook is wondering if Spruce knows the song called The Flaming Foot of Fire.
Nobody wants to know that song. It's a shite song.
It went to #1 in the Waterdavian charts.
For worst song ever.
Even the other members of Small don't want to hear that.
Sorry, I'm trying to see if there's a map. I don't think there's a map for this. Well, Sean, you did this. Do you know if there's a player map for this thing? For Hillsfire? Or can you recall?
I can check in my archive. Hold on a second.
All right, because
Why don't you rotate the one we're on right now 180 degrees? We already know that the fort building company is incredibly derivative.
While you guys are checking that, I need to step away for just a moment.
Okay, this is our chance to talk shit about Brian. Everyone make it good.
love my kitties.
You leave Brian alone. Brian's lovely.
He has to deal with he has to deal with Elsa. I mean,
This is in the second one.
yes, sir.
The only thing I've got, there's a Diamond in the Dung map, and that's got a DM and a player version, and then there's a Hillsfar map, and there's just one of those. Oh, and then there's a sewer map, 2 different sewer maps, and there's player and DM versions of those.
Okay.
I've put one in the Discord, but you'd have to probably put it into GIMP first. That'd be too big.
I don't. That is a nice map. I don't need a full one. I was just going to show you guys some things, but so we can.
Well, if you mask off the part at the bottom with the key, you know, with the legend on it, that one's probably fine.
Oh yeah, I was just being lazy. We're gonna do like this. I was just being lazy. So, just so everyone knows, this isn't scale. Don't need to go crazy with it. We're doing some theater of the mind. This is just to show you, respectively, where you guys are, so no need to go insane. you get, after traveling for a few days, you get to the gates of Hillsfar. You start walking up to Hillsfar, and as you make your way closer to the city, you notice a single gate. The gate is guarded by half a dozen guards in gleaming armor and red-plumed helmets. As you approach the gate, 6 red-plumed guards in charge of admittance begin to chatter among themselves. And they look, and they see... let me see what you guys are here anyways.
Are they gonna tell me and Hook that we can't come in?
So they're going to look at Hook, Kovar, Reginald, and Spruce and say, yeah, this toll gate won't pay for itself. Entry to Hillsfar is 5 gold pieces. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Oops. And then 5 gold pieces, looking at Elsa and Horija. Then looks at Spruce, Reginald, Kovar, and Bronze. And it says, make the 10 gold pieces for the like of you. Hurry it up. And he will hold out his hand expectantly.
So 5 gold pieces for some, but 10 for others.
Hi.
Do I know anything about this city at all?
Let's find out. Being a sheltered princess, I don't know.
I was gonna say, would they recognize me as royalty or anything like that?
So they look at you. That you would know that this place is. It's not.
Racist.
It's
It's racist.
It's openly human-only racists.
they don't like non-humans in this city. You know that.
Have they started admitting us at least? Because I know back in the day they wouldn't even let us in.
They will let you in, but they don't like you, and they want 10 gold pieces from each of you, other than Elsa and Horweja, which is 5 gold
would
each.
they recognize me as royalty or as a position of privilege or whatever?
These guys would not. They are low on the totem pole.
Spruce will try to persuade them that as he's half human, maybe 7.5 gold would be more appropriate.
Roll persuasion.
Do you want to give me that, or shall I just roll it on?
There we go. And he will say against his, what is his? He has a charisma. And he says, for you, half elf, 7.5. For the rest of them, 10. Disgusting creatures.
I say saved 2.5 gold.
It all adds up.
It does.
Now you can get that keep you've had your eye on.
I know, right?
So they're racist against everyone but humans.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and pull rank as a human and as a noble. I'm gonna tell them they're with me and we're here on official business.
I just pay 10 gold. I'm not going to circumvent the law. I'm going to pay my 10 gold and go in.
Okay.
Is it law though, or is it people out here trying to be swindlers?
Oh, this is the lower in Hillsfar.
It's their law.
We'll see how mine goes and then.
Well, let's find out. Deception, which is charisma. So you can tell that he is just trying to get extra gold from them.
I'm totally gonna pull rank and say I'm human, I'm noble, and they're with me, and we're here on official business.
Fine, so be it. And we'll let you guys in.
Oh, we get him free?
You do. They're not actually charging you. Like, so Kovar paid and went in, but the rest of you just went in because Elsa could tell that he was actually full of shit, just trying to get money.
Nice.
Well. So as you walk in, right on the corner of the main street, which I will point to as letter or number 1, is a large inn with a stable attached to the rear. A sign hangs over the entrance proclaiming the place to be the Diamond in the Dung. As the name might suggest, the tavern seems in better condition than the surrounding buildings and is clearly rather busy. It is pretty maintained. It's like 35 feet long, 30 feet tall. It's pretty nice in there, actually. And if you remember your letter,
We're supposed to look for somebody named Hobart Taggart.
who is the owner of the Diamond in the Dung Inn.
Can you put that note up again that I found? I don't remember what it said.
Why you know hotkey?
Well, I didn't think about it till now. I'll do it now.
Oh, I did say to hotkey. It could be useful later.
I missed that.
It's okay, you're blind.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She's going to get you.
It's only a 4-hour drive.
Or
Huh?
Well, we need to go to an inn anyway. Might as well go to the one we're looking for off the bat.
Okay. So,
who
are
knows?
y'all walking in?
Yeah, well, Spruce will absolutely be going in.
Spruce, you go in and you see there is a stage, but someone is up there playing the what kind of instrument do you play?
He plays the lute and mandolin. He plays string instruments.
So you see someone up there playing the mandolin, and it is very, very shitty, being played very shittily.
Okay. Spruce will stand leaning against the wall and observe him critically.
Very well. As you guys come in, you see a person. Let's see. We see a couple of people in here. You sit at the inn, and they say, "Welcome to Diamond in the Dung. What can I do for you? We are the #1 tavern by the local Dung Sweeper Guild for the last 5 years. I bet you didn't know that. What can we do for you?"
Do you have any turnip ale?
Turnip ale. That is actually a delicacy in Hillsfire. It will cost 5 silver pint.
Turnip ale for everybody.
Make mine a good ale, please.
Turnip sales it is. Is everyone wanting a turnip ale?
Do you have any wine that is not made from turnips?
We have apple wine, we have cinnamon wine, we have black tea wine, we have English breakfast coffee as well, or tea as well.
Apple wine will be fine.
Okay.
I like that option too. I'm gonna go with
Water.
him on that.
So Spruce is going to have an apple teeny.
As
Apple TV.
Kolvar asks for water, and he looks at you, the innkeeper, or the person who's taking your order, says, "If you want water, I suggest you go outside and dig your head into the trough like the horses. In here, we serve whiskey."
Reginald says whiskey. That sounds way better than turnip ale.
Does anyone get that reference? Please tell me someone got that reference.
Isn't that a Blazing Saddles?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Same.
That's because we're old, dude.
Westerny, yes, but not Blazing Saddles. No one gets it. Bloody hell! It's from Back to the Future Part 3.
Oh, the least of the Back to the Futures.
I
Gotcha.
like that one because it has Marion Steenburgen in it.
Yeah, it's okay, but it doesn't hold a candle to 1 or 2.
Agreed. So anyways, he says we serve whiskey here. If you want the water, I suggest you go outside.
What's going on here? I've agreed with Michael twice today now. This is something fucking going on.
It's okay, Sean. We're probably the oldest people here.
I don't know. Danny's pretty old.
Oh yeah, but I can't see Danny, so I have no idea. For all I know, Danny's 12.
Oh, that's Destiny.
Rude.
She's gonna kick my ass. It's funny because I know how to mess with the southern girls.
At this
So
point, Destiny, he's done it enough times today. It might be worth the drive. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
Destiny.
with you guys agreeing, I just suddenly came into my head. There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man.
I do have Fireball here.
It's Destiny 316. She just kicked your ass.
She's a Texas rattlesnake.
Oh, she's
Highly capable of it.
an Arkansas girl. She Cali from the
Already
valley.
dangerous. Okay.
So am I. Oh, anyways, so we have a whiskey for, I know at least for Reginald's. Turnip ale for our dear Hook. Kolvar, are you going to accept anything, or do you just want to?
I will just sit and watch.
Okay.
Despite everyone getting their own drinks, Hook has still bought everybody a pint of turnip ale.
So as they bring out the whiskey does slosh back and forth. It touches the table and it kind of sizzles, like, you know, that's the good burning whiskey right there. And the turnip ale does taste amazing, like normal. It is probably the best vintage turnip ale this side of Faerun.
Setting a low bar right there, partner.
Reginald, you don't know what you're talking about. This is the finest ale known to man and beast.
And you see, looking at if you look at the label of the turnip ale, you see a little picture of a gnome holding a footstuff.
Does this take place after the events of our AI campaign?
It does.
That's sad to realize that Fargrim's not going to die in a dungeon somewhere.
Oh,
So,
kitty.
hey,
Okay. Okay.
He goes on to become the turnip ale tycoon, I guess.
Yes. So as you guys are sitting here, one of the ladies comes up, looks at Hook, tries to touch Hook's hook, and then looks at the rest of you and says, "Y'all look new in town.
do not touch the hook.
Well, what brings you to the Diamond in the Dung?" And she's looking at Reginald, because Reginald looks like the most capable one here.
We just need to speak with Hobart when he's got a minute.
You want to talk to the boss? Why do you want to talk to the boss?
It'd take too long to explain. Don't want to have to do it twice. Some stuff happened not long ago. We were referred to him, so when he has a minute.
Very well. He is in a meeting right now and countries are disturbed, but I will let him know that you are waiting for him. You guys are not his typical type of people, but I will let them know. Anyways. And Spruce, as they're doing this, you take your shot of whiskey, I'm assuming.
No, he was having an appletini.
Oh, appletini. Do you drink your appletini?
Oh, not now you said it like that, I don't.
Well, I was just asking.
He looks at it dubiously and just puts it down on the table in front of him.
As you put it down, you hear that the person up top playing the mandolin strike a string, and it's like it breaks the string, and it is horrendous sounding once again, almost as if
Spoons will wince and look at him, almost pitying.
almost as if this is his first time playing in public, or maybe it is not his first time, but there's no way he should be out here.
If his first time is, then Spruce will be gentle with him.
And then, as you do that, another adventurer or another person will come up and sit down next to you and says, "Are you on a mission now? You guys look like adventurers. Do you have any good stories to tell?"
And Spruce will say, "Would you mind introducing yourselves? I don't just share stories with anybody."
Oh, my name is Janine. Janine, yes. And she has long, flowing black hair, a slender woman. She's roughly 35 to 40 years of age.
Janine, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man.
Okay, that was the song I was singing while everyone was leveling up.
But it's Jolene.
I know, but that's super weird. Like, did you guys know I was singing that song, or is this just weird?
Yes, we're all lip readers.
Yeah.
Just weird.
So she says, "What is your name, dear person? And are you on a? Do you have any good stories for us?"
For me, good stories are currency. What do you offer in exchange for this good story?
Oh, I can get you a drink. Like,
I had a drink from this establishment. I would. My stories are worth much more than that.
what would you like to have? She's looking you up and down.
Oh, I'm sure we could come to some kind of exchange of information. Tell me what you know of this establishment and those who frequent it.
I'm new in town as well. I've come seeking Hobart as a he's trying to get us to go out for an adventuring party. I'm a famous adventurer myself. You might have heard of me. My father, his name is Luce Brie.
Loose spree.
Luce Brie, and he is one of the best martial artists in the world.
Hey, isn't that a friend of Hook Norse?
And she looks and she says, "They are no friends."
The Hook was saying it very sarcastically.
But I'm here to see Hobart, and that's all I'm trying to find out. But I was just seeing what you guys are here for, because you look like capable adventurers yourselves, and trying to swap stories. As there is a cat butt in Destiny's camera.
I think that's just the side, isn't it?
That's the side of the kitty.
It doesn't look like it's winking at me, so it's probably not the bite.
Oh, pretty kitty. I want the kitty.
Not as pretty as Ralph. Anyways, so
All kitties are pretty. I love kitties.
Covered in cat hair.
It generally happens when cats crawl all over you.
you should see my shirt is covered in wrapper.
I'm just surprised how many of you guys with cats bother to buy black clothing.
Because black.
Yeah, exactly, because black.
Didn't you guys know orange is the new black?
Tumbleweed.
Clothing preference.
That's just from one pass on the shirt.
Jesus, he's a hairy boy.
So
Anyway.
Janine is asking you if you have any good stories, or if you wish to tell some stories.
Why don't you tell us a story of, what was his name? Luce Camendale?
Luce Brie, you metal creature, get it right.
Well, tell us a story of him.
I don't need to talk to
You
you.
don't need to be rude.
I don't need to tell you anything. You weird-looking creature. What are you, anyways?
I don't know.
Then you are not worth my time, and we'll focus your attention back on to Spruce.
Rude.
Kolvar will go up to Bronze and put a hand on his shoulder and be like, "Do not mind the folk here."
I have been muted this entire time
Very disgusting.
since we came back.
I was wondering why you haven't been talking.
Jeez, I have! And I was like, why is no one responding to me?
I think you nearly killed Destiny there.
No, I was telling her, I was like, you are quite rude for someone looking for information.
Oh, shit.
She looks at you and says, "We're trying to find information, just trying to swap stories. We are all at the bar. That's what people do at the bar."
Also, when she was telling us who her father was, like, do you know my dad? Is she serious? Like, is she telling the truth about that? Like, is that really who her father is?
It's a big thing in these parts. People like to name drop their daddy.
Right?
Is she also a celebrity adventurer scion as her background?
You can tell she is telling the truth. Or she does appear to be
Okay.
telling the truth, yeah.
And is she a martial artist herself?
She does have that build, yes.
And where is the rest of your adventuring party?
Oh, they're upstairs sleeping right now, but enough about me. It's time to tell us a story about you.
And what is it you would like to know?
Oh, any good stories? What have you been up to? What is your latest adventure?
Spruce isn't going to reveal too much about what we've just been up to.
Not going to tell her anything.
Well, especially as she's been summoned here by apparently Hobart Taggart. He's the person we're looking for because he was evidently complicit in Grouse and the rest of them involved in a kidnapping. So he's going to be playing his cards close to his chest until he can work out their relationship.
Good idea.
So what's Elsa?
Could we? So they said that they were here by request of Hobart, right?
Right.
So could we possibly say we're also gonna, I don't know, figure out what they're doing and maybe try and get in on it so we can find out what his plans are?
She will look at you and she says, "Have we met before? You do seem kind of familiar to me." As she's looking right at Elsfera.
Show some respect. She's a princess.
That is right. That's how I know who you are. Very well, I do apologize for taking up your time. Your Highness, I would leave you now. And she will get up and walk away.
Can I stop her and ask her what Hobart asked her to come here for?
Apparently, he needs something to be found. I don't know much else.
Could we be of any help?
Oh, I wouldn't. And she put her head down, like, averting her eyes from your gaze, as you know, you are royalty to her, and will say, I would not wish this job upon you. You're way above this station.
I don't mind. I think we could be of use. Why not?
Then I will let him know when he is out of his meeting, because I'm still waiting for him to be out of his meeting as well.
Where is he meeting?
I do not know such things. I do apologize.
Why don't you just take us with you to your meeting?
Well, as you can see, and she'll gesture to the table a few rows down, she's sitting by herself, has a pint of turnip ale as well, sitting there, and that is it. I'm still waiting for him as well.
Are you like me, Destiny? You turn a fail and you just turned your brain off?
The voice chat keeps cutting out.
Turnip ale is a wonderful delicacy.
We are back at it bright and early. We started at 5 a.m. today. We're actually almost done with this session. Take an hour break and play some Prince of the Apocalypse at 9 a.m. So, so her table is a row down, and she's just sitting, waiting as well. Yes, it's very nice. That's my Sunday. If you will allow her to walk away.
I suppose. This isn't going to try and stop her walking away.
Okay. Da, 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 da. And then shortly after she got done talking to you, another person will come up and ask, "Are you okay? Do you need a refill, anybody?" Oh, she will look at Elsa and Horwedja and ask if they need a refill. Will not ask the others.
I haven't touched a drink at all. Please, I need nothing.
Okay. And then she will walk away.
Is the guy still on the stage playing the horrible music?
He is.
So she just straight up ignored everyone else, though.
She did.
The fuck?
What a bitch.
Master Spruce, perhaps you could teach this young man a lesson
I was
in
gonna say,
proper instrumentation.
I certainly could. Not for free, though.
I'm gonna stop that waitress that just attempted to walk off.
How are you going to stop her?
I mean, I'm just gonna say, hey, and catch her attention.
Yeah, with her arresting personality.
She looks at you and says, "Hey," giving you the look, if you will.
Yeah, click your fingers elsewhere. That always
well, I
works
mean-
with waitstaff.
We didn't need anything. I waited tables for 6 years, okay?
Excuse me, go.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, come here.
Oh.
Miss,
I
miss.
have somebody for that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna be like, well, we didn't need anything, but I don't recall you asking my friends if they needed anything.
I did ask the living creatures here if they needed something.
Yeah, no, you did.
I did, and she gestured to yourself and Horwedja, but not the others.
Kovar,
Well, everybody else at this table's with me, so why don't you go ahead and ask everybody else if they want something?
And she will look at you and say, "Madam, do you need anything else?"
they do not
I want
consider
to hit
it.
her so bad. I want to hit her.
Don't hit her.
Do it.
Not worth
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Elsa, are you being a Karen?
What?
You are being a Karen. I
No,
need
I
to
was
see
just
your
trying to-
manager.
You just
I
need
was
to
just
get her
trying to
back.
have her be fucking respectful to everybody else at the table because they're fucking racist assholes.
There they are.
You girl, I want to see your manager.
So she'll look at you
Not
and
going that far.
she'll look at you, look you up and down as if you're not shite, and will say, "Madam, do you need anything else?"
I'm gonna ignore her.
And she will say, "That's what I thought," and will walk away.
Oh, you bitch.
Smash her face in.
Pull her hair, Elsa.
I had hoped to buy something.
Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight.
Something tells me Destiny's more of a punch in the face kind of girl.
This bitch, and go up and yank her
You're not
head back
wrong.
and punch her.
Keep in mind that even a punch from a sorcerer this game, she's a combat.
You've gone quiet again, Michael.
So as you finish this little transgression, one of the people at the bar, he'll turn around. He has like close-cut black hair. He's a male. Big broad smile. Has a nice scar from the corner of his lip that slices down into his beard, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, she was a bit rude, wasn't she?"
Yes, very rude.
And he is taking his look at Sphera.
I am just like fucking angry face quiet.
Wait, Who are you referring to? Who was rude?
That's the lady who just walked away.
Yes. Okay.
She was.
We're on the same page.
She was very rude. Must have the owner have a word with her.
I'm just gonna say, clearly no one here has respect for royalty.
Are you royalty, madam?
Is that any better?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the directionality of my mic got switched.
He says, "Are you royalty, madam?"
I am.
From what clan are you? Where are you from? I've noticed your name. Have not been out of this city in quite some time, but maybe I've heard of you or your family.
Mm-hmm. It's currently undecided by my DM.
Oh dear.
Chad, you played yourself.
You gone dang chatted yourself, boy.
See that? Don't fire shots if you can't take them.
So I see that you are from the House Crimson Tide. That is a very good house to be from. That is the best house to be from.
No.
Oh my lord.
I do not expect them to get that reference, but I do expect you two Arkansas people to get that.
Oh yeah.
Common expression in a lot of places.
I can't stand to see
Go
what's
ahead
going
and
to
set the
happen
whole
next.
building on fire. Sit.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna go ahead and set the whole building on fire again. Sit. Sit. Route.
Yeah, I don't want to see what happens next.
A whole tavern up in flames.
That's because they're from Alabama.
3/4.
They do get it.
Caught on fire.
Roll Tide, by the way, Roll Tide.
If it's not the
Quarter
Tar
of the campaign
Heels,
just went up in flames.
So you're setting yourself on fire because you're from the Crimson Tide household.
Chad, that is
Setting the whole fucking tavern on fire. Fuck you people, I'm out.
Hey, you said your DM hasn't made it up, so your DM made it up on the fly. Roll Tide.
funny.
well, clearly the House of Tar Heels is the best.
Best Royals.
So is this woman that really pissed Elsphere off, is she from Clan Razorback?
Blue Pig Suey.
Clan LSU. So he will turn and look at you and say, and he will say, "Crimson Tide, I see. That is pretty royal. They are the best royals ever. That is a very huge house."
You know, right now, Destiny's face is saying, "Boy, you best pray you don't meet me."
It's okay.
We're working on the name a bit. Yeah, we're trying to reform it.
House Crimson Tide is a pretty good house.
Yeah, we thought it was due for a name change.
And he will turn around and say, "What brings you all here?" As he's scanning the party. "What are you here to do?"
Who are you? Why would we tell you our business?
Oh, I do apologize.
Who are you?
I do apologize. My name of course is Hobart Taggart. I do believe you have been looking for me. And with that, we will call it here for the day.
I knew that was coming. You asshole.
That happens.
We ended on a better place than we did last time. At least
Certainly.
relatively healthy.
Yeah.
Now the only person we have to worry about dying is everybody in this bar.
Lady Elsa's gonna go Crimson Tide on him.
Can I assume that we won't be able to get good prices if we're not human in this town?
You can definitely assume that. If they will even sell to you.
We might need to at some point get some of the humans to go do a, give them a shopping list. That's all this money.
We can send my twin. We can send my brother out. He can do some shopping. While we talk business.
Yes, your brother's name is Daryl.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Thank God you got that.
Name Daryl?
And this guy over here is my father. He also called Daryl.
Which means, I guess, Horwage's name suddenly became Larry.
Nice one, Sean.
Oh my God! There is a Crimson Tide gif in the chat.
Oh, I am a massive Alabama fan.
Oh,
Massive Alabama fan.
I quit.
Roll Tide.
That was a
I mean, I'm not even a big Razorback fan. I just don't like Alabama.
No.
Roll
I
Tide.
wouldn't
The
trust
relevance,
going out.
the relevance and context is kind of lost on me, I'm afraid. I just
It-
tend to see Roll Tide gives used when people are talking about incest, so I don't really know what the fuck is
It references the entire state of Alabama.
I thought it was a menstruation reference.
No, well, I mean, they are equivalent.
Y'all, when's the last time y'all have won anything?
1994. National champions in basketball, thank you.
Alabama does suck. I have been there, and it was shit.
Alabama's not bad, actually.
Mississippi was worse.
Are you from Missouri?
Yes.
Then why would you like Alabama?
real?
Because my grandparents are from there. They actually live down in Tuscaloosa. So.
Why wouldn't you like? Okay, well, I mean, you got family
So
there.
I grew up a Bama fan before Nick Saban came in, so I'm not a bandwagon.
Well,
So
Okay.
Biloxi, and I'm pretty sure that entire coastline is just no thanks.
no, you're right.
Well, all I know
it's garbage.
is I wouldn't trust me going out on this shopping trip because the way this campaign's going, this whole city is going apocalyptic.
yeah, she might set everyone on fire.
Lightning!
That being said, we could pull all of our funds and get you a lot of scrolls of fireball first.
No Gizdo. your buddy Gizdo died.
Oh, she's not going to be using fireball. Oh, she got a new pretty token to use.
It's nap
It never
time.
hurts to have some scrolls.
Okay, I'm out. I'll see you guys next week.
All right, take care,
Have a
Danny.
good one, Danny.
Take it easy, Danny.
That's what
Y'all take
happens.
care.
We'll sit here and
See you,
bitch
everybody.
and bullshit.
Au revoir.
Bye, Felicia's. Oh, I got a big raffle on
I
me.
can find the right.
Oh, it's such a cute kitty.
It's also that's rough.
Everyone's got kitties. I want
Ass.
kitties.
You are a solid ass.
Why am I an ass?
You're a whole ass.
Why am I a whole ass?
I mean, you are a whole ass for that shit.
Oh man, I'm a whole ass for that shit. Why am I a whole ass for that shit?
Pick
I
a
mean,
different name.
I mean, I can
Pick
pull.
a different fucking name.
I mean, I can pull out. All right, you want to be from Clan LSU?
I'll stab you for that shit.
Oh dear.
I said I can pull out my southern
The
accent,
only
dude.
reason, look, I was being kind, and the only reason I was leaving it up to you is because I am not familiar with your campaign lands. So I was gonna let you be like, yeah, here's what I've got in my campaign. Here's the places you can come from. You're from this one, not just some random shit out of your ass.
Oh, that's what I. James, do you want to inform her of what I do best?
I'm pretty sure after the shit you just pulled, she's well aware.
I mean, I'm talking like, where am I from in your campaign guide, not just something you pulled out of your asshole.
You're from the Faerun equivalent of Alabama.
Stab you.
So essentially, she's from Fandolin.
You're from Fargerland.
Fuck off.
Is Ralphie.
An angel.
I'm setting your whole campaign on fire. That's how this is gonna go.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. Do that with James's campaign if you play in it.
Well, I'm not going to be a total dick to everyone. Well, not all the time.
Bro.
Chad, you have not played in one of my campaigns. You've only played in my one-shots.
Have you ever run a campaign?
I have.
I did not know this, actually.
Well, not in 5e. I'm running one in Pathfinder, but that's it.
Pathfinder don't count. It's
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
Crimson Tide Land. Can I play Blood Hunter?
I haven't looked at the class, but I will look through it and I'll let you know.
Cool.
Wait, so are you running the campaign when this one's up at the same time slot?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Which Trad, what campaign are you trying to get started?
Oh, nothing right now.
You said you were trying to get one started when your schedule was.
Oh, I gotta wait for the schedule to get fixed.
We still need to start one like Friday night or something.
Friday night.
Shut up.
I already does one Friday night, so don't you?
She gets off work at like 10 o'clock at night, so.
Alright.
We were talking about picking a day after 10 o'clock to start a game.
Well, that's way too late for me.
No one asked you.
Well, go fuck yourself then, asshole.
I think Friday was the only day that you could do a game after 10.
Yeah, Friday, that'll be fun. Fuck y'all up. Because James is playing some Curse. James is going to do Curse of Strahd, which is going to be great because vampires.
Yep, and we'll totally be doing the Murder House.
I have never played that before, so I don't know anything about it.
It's awesome.
I have
It's really good.
Yeah, neither have I.
Send me a player character link or something.
Vampires.
Yeah, there's vampires, lots of vampires. And Chad, I will also allow chat points.
You will, what?
I will allow chat points.
Uh-oh. Yes, because people will love that because Chad will be playing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're gonna kick your ass so hard.
Uh-huh.
I might help. I might help just for this shit. I might help.
You're gonna buy stuff against your party member.
I will totally allow you to buy Chad a disadvantage at least once.
I'll buy Elsie or Elsa from Clan Crimson Tide. I see that
You're
figure.
not allowed.
I see that figure.
Cringe. Every time you say that, I'm gonna cringe.
Crimson Tide or Elsa?
Crimson Tide.
You're also House Slytherin,
Just
aren't you?
quoting my name.
Kind of like
What?
when the Corona shit's over, aren't you like all planning meeting up?
I don't know if they're actually going to
We
go
were
up
wanting to go up there. We were wanting to go up there and go to a baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Drink some Fireball.
So Destiny's going to be around baseball bats. You are aware of this, right, Chad?
Uh-huh. She probably also has a pistol somewhere. That's, she's a Southern girl,
I just
so.
bought my new gun yesterday.
See, I called it. It's okay, you have nothing on my collection.
You're going to pistol whip your ass.
You have nothing on my collection.
Oh no, it's the first gun I bought that's mine.
But I'm gonna stop it now. We're back in about 50 minutes for some Princes of the Apocalypse.
Oh,
what? So thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll be back here in a bit.
Only somebody with a key